with an eye out for the Extreme tonight. Monday Night Raw comes to you live from a sold-out Rock, the Prudential Center. In Newark, New Jersey, over 14,000 fans in attendance, ready for a stacked show with a lot of Extreme Rules implications. Tonight, we'll see a rematch like no other. It's Asuka versus Bayley, with the winner earning a Women's Championship match at Extreme Rules. Who will face Bianca, we'll find out later tonight here on Monday Night Raw. Also, more Extreme Rules implications tonight, as Viking Raiders will go 1-on-1 against the Street Profits, with the winner earning a Tag Team Championship opportunity at Extreme Rules. Who will go 1-on-1 against the New Day next week, we'll find out live tonight on Raw. And this one is gonna blow the house down. AJ Styles, Cesaro, it's a #1 contenders match. The winner will face Drew McIntyre for the world title at Extreme Rules. Raw tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Oh, man.
Hello, I am Elias. And as the man who holds the power of the wind in his fist, I've got one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, I have been all across the world. I've been to Paris, I've been to Italy, all across Europe, South America, South Africa, you name it. Elias has been there, and it has brought me here tonight. And it seems everywhere I go, no matter what I do, a universal truth follows me. And I am certain that everyone here knows it. It is that WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for. Well, I gotta tell you, I certainly came prepared with a song tonight, but before I get started, I need you all to do a few things for me.
Well, I guess Elias is gonna have to put a pin on that, because here comes his opponent, Jeff Hardy. It was last week on Monday Night Raw when Jeff Hardy took on Elias, and the match ended in a countout, so they get a rematch tonight.
And his opponent, accompanied by Matt Hardy from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy!
Well, Hardy obviously very dissatisfied with the result last week when Elias took a victory over him via countout. Of course, Elias ever gleefully to take a countout victory over Jeff Hardy, a Jeff Hardy that's trying to gain some momentum here on Monday Night Raw. And now the man from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic Enigma, looks to get his win back against the Troubadour, hopefully inside the ring. Capacity crowd here tonight in Newark with a great reception for Jeff Hardy, as he looks to right the wrong from last week here against Elias. Certainly some bad blood between Jeff Hardy and Elias after last week. Remember, Elias drove Hardy face first into the turnbuckle post in order to get that count-out victory last week. There's the bell. Here we go, Elias and Hardy. And now Hardy pushing back against Elias now. Hardy carrying Elias up his shoulders. Elias pushes back, shot to Hardy. Collar normal tie up. Hardy controlling the head of Elias. Elias now sending Hardy into the ropes. Elias down. Leapfrog. Spinebuster. Beautiful spinebuster by Elias, I'll say that. Jeff Hardy just looking to recuperate off of that spinebuster. Big shot by Elias. Another big shot by Elias. He's got Hardy on the ropes. He's in the corner. And Elias now off the second row with a knee across the back of Hardy. Into the cover, shoulders down, and a quick kick out. Elias fires back, elbow to the face of Hardy. Hardy now over the third rope. Bad intentions here by Elias. Elias hooks him in. Suplex to Hardy. Hardy now sent into the ropes by Elias. DDT! Great DDT there by Hardy. Elias looks to fight back. There's the test press. Repeated shots to the head of Hardy as Elias looks to bounce back in this matchup. There's a Troubadour headed up to the top. Tries to land a knee. Nobody home there for Elias, and this is an opening for Jeff Hardy. Hardy now goes to the cover, shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough. Put him away, and a kick out by Elias. Hardy looks to capitalize, electric chair. Elias lands in the corner. Hardy kicks him. Hardy now off the second rope. Turns him inside out. Doesn't follow it off the cover. There's Hardy looking to capitalize. Elias with a shot. Beautiful elbow to the face of Hardy. Now Elias, bad intentions here. Hooks Hardy in. Plants him down. Shoulders on the mat. Isn't enough to put Hardy away. Hardy powers out. Hardy now into the corner. Shot to the face by Hardy. Reversal by Elias. Elias tries to capitalize. Kick to the plexus. Hardy in trouble. Elias hammering down on him. Another kick to the plexus by Elias. Another shot by Elias. And Hardy looks to fight back. Hardy with a crossbody over Elias. And the Troubadour is down into the cover. Shoulders down. Hooks the leg. Isn't enough for Hardy to put Elias away. Elias powers out. Now it's Hardy looking to on a comeback here as Elias rolls to the ring. And of course, if I were Hardy, I'd be weary of this. Remember last week what happened with the count-out victory for Elias as Hardy gets sent right into the barricade. And now Elias looks to drop Hardy shoulder first into the top of the barricade. And Hardy needs a miracle, and he needs it here as Elias hooks in the neck breaker. Elias now sending Hardy body first into the steel steps. And Elias just waiting for Hardy to get back up. The ref is up to 7. Elias with another swinging neck breaker on the outside of the ring. Hardy is out. The ref is up to 8, and you are not going to believe this. Elias is going for another count-out victory. Count of 9. Hardy is knocked out. Call outside, and that's it. Elias picks up another count-out victory over Jeff Hardy.
Here is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias has taken another count-out victory over Jeff Hardy. And you can imagine how frustrating this is going to be for Jeff Hardy. Elias with that swinging neckbreaker on the outside of the ring takes the victory via countout. And that's another win for Elias. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, AJ Styles has already said he wants the World Championship. Cesaro owns the victory over Drew McIntyre. One of these men will face Drew for the world title at Extreme Rules. We got a #1 contenders match right now. Here comes the phenomenal one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The Phenomenal One goes one-on-one against the Swiss Cyborg Cesaro. That match is live next. And we're back live on Monday Night Raw. There's the bell. Here we go. It's AJ Styles going one-on-one against the Swiss Cyborg Cesaro. The winner of this match will advance to Extreme Rules to face Drew McIntyre for the World's Heavyweight Championship. A shot there by Styles. Styles controlling Cesaro in the early goings of this match. Cesaro bounces back here. Styles with a shot for the face of Cesaro. AJ hooks him in. Beautiful powerbomb there by AJ Styles as Cesaro lands right of the canvas. Shoulders down. Isn't enough to advance to Extreme Rules. Here, quick kick out by Cesaro. Cesaro now trying to gain control of this match. AJ doesn't allow it. Of course, AJ has been very vocal about wanting to face World Champion McIntyre as he slides down Cesaro in a beautiful Huracan Rana. Takes Cesaro down here into a cover. Shoulders down isn't enough with Cesaro away. Cesaro powers out. Of course, last week we saw Styles earn a victory against Shelton Benjamin, and he was very adamant in saying that he wants a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship as Cesaro tosses Styles over the third rope to the outside. And after the World Championship match we had last week between Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. Beautiful power move there by Cesaro. We saw Cesaro get involved in attacking the World Champion with a phenomenal forearm. Styles now off the top rope, looking at Cesaro on the outside. Bad intentions by AJ. AJ off the top with beautiful clothesline, lands perfectly on Cesaro on the outside of the ring. The count starts getting by a ref. Of course, people in the back felt like AJ Styles didn't have any leg to stand on to just call for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. He needed to earn it. Enter Cesaro, a man who earlier this year defeated Drew McIntyre in a one-on-one match that was back at Vengeance in April. My, how time flies. As AJ lands Cesaro torso first into his knee. The referee's count is up to 7. I don't know exactly what AJ's going for here. And that's an 8 count. I was afraid we were going to watch another count out, but Styles breaks the count. As AJ takes down Cesaro, and Cesaro fights back. Kick to the face of Styles, and Styles is in trouble as Cesaro tosses him across ringside. And the Swiss Cyborg returns to the ring. Cesaro may be the one looking for a count-out victory here. Burning off of Elias as Cesaro breaks the count as he realizes that AJ's back to his feet. And what a beautiful drop kick by Cesaro. AJ's down. Now sent right into the apron. Certainly causing a lot of damage there for AJ Styles. AJ needed to cooperate as he's sending out torso first into those steel steps on the outside of the ring. Cesaro wiping the floor here with AJ, but we are in count-out territory again. AJ fights out of whatever Cesaro had in mind for him, and AJ returns to the ring. So does Cesaro. This match continues, and AJ surprises Cesaro back in the ring. All about speed, and AJ had it. Beautiful shot there by Styles. Down goes Cesaro. Styles now lands the knee right across the chest of the Swiss Cyborg. Into a cover, shoulders down. Isn't enough to put Cesaro away. Cesaro powers out. And now AJ hooks him in. This one could be as good as done. There it is! The Styles Clash! Off the Styles Clash, shoulders down. Isn't enough to put him away! And Cesaro somehow, someway gets the shoulder up. AJ certainly not happy with that one. He heads to the top rope looking for Cesaro. Cesaro moves out of the way. Nobody home there for AJ Styles. And this is the opening Cesaro was waiting for. Cesaro now takes AJ Styles down to the canvas. Goes for a cover. Shoulders down. Looking to capitalize on the mistake by Styles. And Styles powers out. Gets the shoulder up right at 2. Of course, frustration there for Cesaro. He thought he was going to be able to capitalize off of that mistake. It doesn't get close to that as AJ bounces off the corner. I don't know exactly what Cesaro is thinking here. He drops the elbow right across the back of AJ. And look at the raw power of Cesaro picking up Styles like a basket. Holding on to him and picking that way back up again. Slams him back down. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Could that be enough? Shoulders down. Is it enough? And a kick out by Styles. If you're any of these men, you can't let the frustration get to you. A lot is on the line here. And look at Cesaro. Look at Cesaro. This one could be as good as done. Cesaro could be headed to Extreme Rules. There it is. There it is. The sharpshooter by Cesaro. The sharpshooter by Cesaro locked in. Cesaro applying pressure to the limbs of AJ Styles. Styles looking to get out of the sharpshooter. Could it be? Could Cesaro get there? And Styles gets out of the shooter. Not only does Styles get out of the shooter, he brings Cesaro down with him and heads to the top rope. Wow! The frog splash by Styles. On the frog splash, shoulders down. Isn't enough to advance to Extreme Rules. And once again, Cesaro gets the shoulder up. Of the frog splash, Styles to advance to Extreme Rules. Could it be? Cesaro gets the shoulder up. These two certainly throwing the house out the window here. Leaving it all in the ring for an opportunity to face Drew McIntyre for the World's Championship at Extreme Rules. That may have been a bad idea, but Styles comes back to with a neck breaker. Neck breaker by Styles. Cesaro in trouble. And there it is, the calf crusher. The calf crusher is locked in. The calf crusher is locked in. And AJ Styles pulling in on the leg of Cesaro to try to get it to tap out. And Cesaro with a shot right to the back of the head to get out of the calf crusher. Beautiful right hand there by Cesaro. And AJ could be out cold. Shoulders down. Isn't enough to put him away. And AJ powers out. Styles rolls out of the ring once again. The action finds itself on the outside. As Styles just looking to get back on the horse for this one. Cesaro sending Styles right to the timekeeper area. And oh no, Styles with a rake to the eye of Cesaro. I don't think the referee realized what just happened on the outside. Styles with a rake to the eyes of Cesaro. And now Cesaro is back in the ring in a very precarious position, at the mercy of the Phenomenal One. Styles heads to the top for the Phenomenal Forearm. Of the forearm, hooks the inside leg. Styles is going to Extreme Rules.
Here is your winner, the Phenomenal AJ Styles.
Extreme Rules just got phenomenal. Styles and McIntyre is now official for the World Championship. And speaking of Extreme Rules, we have another #1 contenders matches coming up ahead. Asuka and Bayley for a shot at the Raw Women's Championship. Who will face Bianca Belair? We'll find out later on. And of course, the Street Profits will go one-on-one against the Viking Raiders, with the winner earning a shot at the New Day and the World Tag Team Championships at Extreme Rules. And we have just been informed that later tonight we will see the world champion Drew McIntyre in action. He goes one-on-one against Braun Strowman in our main event, Raw tonight. And who wants the smoke? Profits are up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
The swag will be broad. The Street Profits are looking for another opportunity at the Raw Tag Team Championship. They go one-on-one against former champions, the Viking Raiders, to see who will face the New Day for the titles at the upcoming Extreme Rules event next week. We got ourselves a Tag Team #1 Contenders match live next on Monday Night Raw. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. The Viking Raiders making their way out here for these huge #1 Contenders Tag Team match. The winners of this match will advance to Extreme Rules to take on the New Day for the World Tag Team Champions. Of course, we know Extreme Rules coming up next week. It's the one night a year where WWE goes extreme. And later tonight, we will hear the stipulations for some of the matches that will be taking place at Extreme Rules. We'll let you know all about it later tonight in this edition of Monday Night Raw. The Viking Raiders set for action here tonight. It's going to be Angelo Dawkins starting things out for the Street Profits against Ivar. And Ivar quickly wipes out Angelo Dawkins and tags out to Eric. Nice shot there by Angelo Dawkins. Sends Ivar into the corner. And then it's Dawkins quickly tagging out. Here comes Montez. Montez. Drop kick and a splash. Beautiful tag team maneuver there by the Street Profits. Tez very, very comfortable for the top rope. He drops down an elbow. Shoulders down. Hooks both legs. Is it enough to advance? And a kick out. Right over the third rope goes Eric, and Eric about to be taken for a right sunset powerbomb to the outside of the ring by Montez Sporting. He's not done as he's headed to the top rope. Bad intentions from Montez. He's looking at Eric on the outside of the ring. Tez flying with the greatest of ease. Beautiful drop kick. Down goes Eric. Oh my goodness, and into the steel steps goes Montez, swinging the momentum of these matches, but Tez blocks Eric and sends Eric against the barricade. Face first into the top of the barricade goes Eric, and into the corner. Tez not going to lose control of this match, not by a long shot. Count is up to 6 though. Tez needs to do something here. He has to decide if he's going to win this match via count out. Oh my god, look at those shots by Tez! My goodness! Incredible shots by Tez. The count is up to 9. I think Tez could take the count out here. Tez back outside, breaks the count. Spinning heel kick by Tez. Match continues on the outside of the ring. Tez really taking it to Eric here. Tez now takes care of Ivar in the corner as well. What is Tez doing? I think the distance right there may be too long. And I think Tez realized the same thing. The count is up to 5. Tez now on the other turnbuckle. He lands down the axe handle. And Tez, he's losing it here. He's flying all over the place. He's really taking it to Eric, as Eric is just looking to fight back in his match, but Tez is incensed. Look at this. DDT right on the steel steps by Tez. Eric may be knocked out. My goodness. Montez Ford. The referee reaches the count of 7. Montez Ford is certainly, oh my goodness, he turns Eric inside out. What is going on here? The count is up to 9. Tez doesn't care. This match ends in a draw. Oh my goodness, we're back live on Monday Night Raw. We were seeing a shot there of Mickie James and Ember Moon having a conversation on the backstage area, and now Mickie James is attacking Ember Moon. Well, we know last week Ember Moon defeated Lacey's tag team partner. Ember Moon defeated Mickey's tag team partner, Lacey Evans, in a one-on-one match, and after the match was over, Lacey Evans really took it to Ember Moon, and now these two are fighting. Of course, these fights stemming from last week. It seems like Lacey Evans and Mickie James, the tag team champions, have set their eyes on Ember Moon, and now they're fighting in the gorilla position right before they walk out here on stage. Certainly a lot to digest here as Mickie gets sent right into all of the equipment, and Ember Moon is arming herself with a steel chair. My goodness, look at those shots by Ember Moon. Repeated shots to Mickie James. Well, we certainly are on the road to Extreme Rules. We were gonna head to the Extremis. Ember Moon is not gonna stand for the abuses of the women's tag team champions, and there goes Mickie against the table. Oh no, reversal by Mickie James, and now James suplex on Moon, and suddenly the momentum shifts in this backstage brawl between James and Moon. And James with the vintage DDT. Moon has been sent a message. And we're back live on Monday Night Raw. Here comes the U.S. champ.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
But wait a second, hey! Samoa Joe is right behind Owens. We saw Samoa Joe last week after Kevin Owens successfully defended the United States Championship. Samoa Joe attacked him, and now for the second week in a row, Joe all up in the business of Owens. Look at Joe holding the United States Championship. Clearly there's an intent by Joe as Joe tries to use the championship as a weapon. Oh, now a crossline by Joe. And Joe tossing Owens right by our table. We are safely out of the way here. We have left our broadcast position because Samoa Joe has Kevin Owens on top of our table. And Joe with a Uranagi. We are back live on Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. A former Raw Women's Champion. A former SmackDown Women's Champion. One of the most dominant women in WWE. But funny enough, Asuka has never faced Bianca Belair, the current Raw Women's Champion. The Empress of Tomorrow would like an opportunity to do that. Which is exactly why Asuka came out here last week and got in the face of the Women's Champion and even slapped her across the face. This week, Asuka has the opportunity to earn a championship match at Extreme Rules against someone who knows Belair. Here comes the hugger.
And from San Jose, California,
Bayley has had quite a rocky year here on Monday Night Raw ever since being drafted. A lot of people are asking Bayley, is it time for a change? At SummerSlam, Bayley was very much unsuccessful when trying to capture the Raw Women's Championship against Bianca Belair. And Bayley did a lot of soul searching in the hiatus that we took after SummerSlam. Tonight, she promises to turn a new leaf and get another opportunity at the Women's Championship. There's the bell, here we go. Asuka now sending Bayley into the ropes. Arm drag. Down goes Bayley. Asuka moves out of the way here in the corner now, sending Bayley into the ropes. And another arm drag. As Asuka looks to capitalize, she heads to the top rope. Down on Bayley. Beautiful knee across the chest of the hugger. Shoulders down, hooks the leg, in and out to Bayley away. Bayley powers out of two. And here's Bayley now, hooking Asuka in, looking for a neck breaker, and she gets it. Bayley going for a shot here against Asuka. Asuka fights back. Kick to the plexus of Bayley. Asuka puts Bayley in a precarious position. She drops her. Down goes Bayley, but Bayley fights back with a beautiful Hurricane Rana. Down goes Asuka. Now Bayley will capitalize here with the backbreaker. Here's Asuka. Oh my goodness! A maneuver there by Bayley, dropping all of her weight in the lower back of Asuka. Asuka looking to get back to vertical position. She does. She carries Bayley for the body slam, and Bayley's down off the body slam, too close to the ropes. This match continues. Bayley fights back here against Asuka. Now Asuka in trouble in the corner against Bayley. Bayley now Looking to capitalize. Look at this up the corner. With the Huracan run across the ring goes Asuka, and Bayley is in full control. Asuka just looking to create some separation between herself and Bayley. Bayley now sent into the ropes, and those arm drags certainly have allowed Asuka to maintain momentum in this match. Bayley fights back, kick to the shins, carries Asuka. Oh my goodness, Bayley plants down Asuka, doesn't follow it up with a cover though. Asuka could be seriously hurt. A lot of punishment to the back by Asuka, or for Asuka, I should say, as she carries Bayley into the ropes, and now Asuka using the ropes to her advantage. Knee right across the back by Asuka on Bayley. Asuka returning the favor towards Bayley, and look at this! Asuka with a hip attack on Bayley. Now a kick to the back by Asuka. May have something more sinister in mind. The Empress of Tomorrow looking to close this matchup here with the Asuka lock. The Asuka lock is locked in. Bayley, look at this! Manages to get out of the Asuka lock with a shot to the face of Asuka. Doesn't allow Asuka to lock it in all the way in. Asuka just looking to retain the momentum here. Sends Bayley into the ropes. Shoulders down here. Is it enough to put Bayley away? Could it be? And a kick out. Quick kick out there. And now Bayley gets sent across the ring with that German suplex. That allows Asuka to go back to the top rope. Land another knee right across the chest of Bayley. And that could be enough to steal her ticket. Shoulders down, hoops a leg, and a kick out by Bayley. Bayley now sent into the corner, fights back. Elbow to the face of Asuka. Asuka fights back, kick to the plexus. Back in the corner, and Asuka with some bad intentions. Asuka's got Bayley on the top rope. And off the top, Asuka sends Bayley across the ring. The Empress sends Bayley flying high, shoulders down, hooks the leg. Bayley powers attitude. Bayley says not yet. Asuka moves out of the way. Asuka now puts Bayley on the ground and is too close to the ropes to get any kind of a count started. And now Bayley looking to get Asuka to tap out. Bayley looking to get Asuka to tap out. But Asuka turns it around, finds a way out of that hold. Kick to the plexus by Asuka. Asuka goes to the ropes for another hip attack. Off the hip attack, shoulders down, hoops the leg. Asuka's headed to Extreme Rules.
Here is your winner, Asuka!
Now wait a second, hey! Bianca Belair has hit the ring, and Asuka was celebrating, and Belair gets her off the corner. The women's champion, Bianca Belair, and now Belair taking it to Asuka. And Bayley not coming to the aid as Belair uses her braid as a weapon against Asuka. Bayley just leaves. Bayley in no hurry to help Asuka. She's out of here. And Belair plants her down with a glam slam. And a backbreaker. Belair sends a message to Asuka out of Extreme Rules. And we are back live. We are sold out tonight at The Rock, the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Over 14,000 fans in attendance, and we're going to take you back to what happened last week during our main event. It was Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre for the World Championship, and we saw the visit of Bobby Lashley. Got set up! Superman punch! McIntyre back in the ring, and the ref is checking on it. Wait a second! Hey, Mal! Well, the ref is checking on Drew McIntyre, who seemed injured in the ring, and now Bobby Lashley is on the outside. The ref's attention distracted at the possibility of the injury by Drew McIntyre. And now Lashley has attacked Roman Reigns. But we're back out here on Monday Night Raw. Bobby Lashley about to explain his actions after interfering in last week's World Championship main event to attack Roman Reigns.
Three years of chances. And the only thing that you've proven is that you can't beat. So it's time for you to just move on, Roman.
Oh boy. Well, it seems like Lashley believes that Roman doesn't deserve any more chances at the world title. It's time for Roman to move on. I don't think it's gonna be just as easy as that, because here comes the big dog. Roman Reigns making his way out here. And certainly with a lot of things on his mind after last week, he was in the receiving end of that attack by Bobby Lashley during the World Championship match. And you know what? We don't know exactly if Roman Reigns would have won that match because Lashley got involved last week.
Move on. Kind of like you did 10 years ago. Some of you may not know this, but about 10 years ago, Bob here was in the main event of WrestleMania. And then what'd he do? He moved on. You left. You quit. Why? You wanted to be a big superstar in the MMA, and how'd that work out, huh? You made a real big impact. And now he's back. But tell me this, Bob. What have you done around here lately? Exactly nothing. And while you're busy doing nothing, I was main event WrestleMania 4 years in a row. And I'm still here every single week. I'm grinding, I'm hungry, and I want it to be 5 in a row. So before you ever come up in my ring and run your mouth to me, you check my resume.
Don't you try to downplay my background, Roman. Because I'm the only one here that has legit tools. I'll prove that at Extreme Rules.
It looks like you don't have a match at Extreme Rules. I don't have a match at Extreme Rules. So why don't we just do it right here, right now?
An invitation to a fight here tonight, and it seems like Bobby Lashley is not interested. The Almighty leaves and Raw rolls on. And we are back. We would like to send a special thank you to Neck Deep for Fall, the official theme song for Extreme Rules, available on the band's new album, All Distortions Are Intentional, which you can stream right now on Apple Music and Spotify. And after all we saw just a couple of minutes ago, it's official now. Roman Reigns will go one-on-one against Bobby Lashley in a no-holds-barred match. Lashley didn't want to fight Roman today, but he will get his fight next week at Extreme Rules. And after the 2 outings that we've seen over the past couple of weeks of Monday Night Raw, this is coming to a head. Elias will go one-on-one against Jeff Hardy in a Falls Count Anywhere match. There will be no countouts. There will be no disqualifications. Falls Count Anywhere in New Orleans at Extreme Rules Kickoff Show. After what we saw earlier tonight, Kevin Owens will grant Samoa Joe the United States Championship match that he wants, and he will be in the form of a table smash. Will Joe put Owens through a table again? We'll find out live next week at Extreme Rules. And after the dysfunctions that we've seen between James Evans and Ember Moon, we will see Evans and a partner of her choice challenge James and Evans for the Tag Team Championships at Extreme Rules. Who will Moon choose? We'll find out live next week. And after qualifying, we get an official match. It will be Bianca Belair versus Asuka in a ladder match for the Raw Women's Championship. Who will unhook the title and walk out champion? We'll find out live next week at Extreme Rules. And after their match ended up in a double countout, both teams have been given the opportunity to win the titles. It's the Viking Raiders and the Street Profits against the New Day in a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the World Tag Team titles. Oh my, at Extreme Rules. And the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship is the phenomenal one AJ Styles, the Scottish Psychopath, Drew McIntyre in an Extreme Rules match for the world title. Join us next week live at Extreme Rules. Here comes the champ! It's main event time!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre has been having a hell of a run. He defeated Brock Lesnar for that World Championship, and last week he took on Roman Reigns for that World title. Now it's official, he will face AJ Styles for that World title next week at Extreme Rules. Tonight though, his mind has to focus on the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. Will the Monster Among Men cause any damage ahead of McIntyre's next World title defense next week on Extreme Rules? Or will the Scottish Psychopath be up to the challenge and ready for Styles next week? It'll be Drew McIntyre against Braun Strowman in our big hoss fight of a main event live next. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. There's the bell. Here we go. It is Drew McIntyre against Braun Strowman in our main event. The World Heavyweight Champion Drew McIntyre being manhandled by Strowman here. Remember, McIntyre is set to go one-on-one against AJ Styles for the World's Heavyweight Championship next week at Extreme Rules. And it will be an Extreme Rules match. Anything goes. No countouts, no disqualifications. What a night it's gonna be next week at Extreme Rules. Join us then as Strowman sends McIntyre into the corner. And you gotta wonder, of course, what this match could do for Braun Strowman as Drew McIntyre is trying to hang on in there. Beautiful. Planting Strowman across the ring, shoulders down, hooks the leg, quick kick out by Strowman. And you gotta wonder exactly what I was saying, what this match does for a man like Braun Strowman. Say he wins here tonight, how does that fit him in to the World Heavyweight Championship picture? Look, Strowman just trying to stomp a hole through the chest of Drew McIntyre. McIntyre looking to bounce back here. McIntyre plants down Strowman. And Strowman now to the ropes. Mid in the middle. McIntyre plants him down. McIntyre hammering away on the back of Braun Strowman. Strowman quickly back to his feet. He can't be kept on the ground for too long. As Strowman is the one now doing the hammering into back of Drew McIntyre. Strowman with a running sidewalk slam, catching McIntyre off guard here. And now Strowman, once again, just planting McIntyre over and over again against the canvas. Certainly looking to do some damage to the back of the world champion. And there it is again, just multiple slams leading to a cover and a quick kick out by the world champion. And you can see a little bit of shock on the face of Braun Strowman. Of course, Drew McIntyre, he's no slouch. As McIntyre fights back here, planting Strowman straight to the canvas. And McIntyre now heads to the top rope. He has plans for Strowman. Strowman slowly getting back to his feet. McIntyre off the top rope, looking to land down, and he does. Elbow across the face of Strowman from the top rope, and now look at this. Look at these shots by McIntyre. Relentless. Oh no, not again. Oh, and this time, McIntyre blocks him. Into a cover, shoulders down, he's sitting off on the ropes, we're too close. And now it's Strowman in the corner. On the top rope, McIntyre, bad intentions, carrying Strowman from the top rope, plants him down. My goodness, what a power move by McIntyre, and now the Glasgow kiss. And McIntyre could be ready to call this one goodnight. Claymore kick. Off the Claymore, shoulders down. Got him. And the world champion picks up another victory tonight. Ahead of Extreme Rules next week, when he takes on AJ Styles for that right. Oh, wait a second, there's AJ. AJ Styles steering daggers through the world champion. They meet for that title next week at Extreme Rules. Thank you for joining us. Good night from Newark.